Hello my dear students, I am Mr. Evan Prajapati, the director of Sanjeevani Group Tuition, situated at Naval. In the last video, we seen that what is bookkeeping, why do we record separate transaction and what are the advantages of it, and what are the basics concepts that we need to understand. And we also seen that in what way the various financial transactions are recorded. So students, we are going to start about what are asset and what are liabilities in detail, what are their types. So, we seen that in previous video what are asset. So, anything which we use in our daily life or we generate certain income is called assets. It can be anything. Types of asset. Tangible asset, first type. Any asset that can be moved from one place to another or have actual value is called a tangible asset. So examples are light, fan, chalk, furniture, equipments. We normally know the values of these assets. Like light would be cost around 400 to 500. So these are the tangible assets. Next, intangible assets. So exactly opposite to tangible asset. Any asset that does not have realistic value. We does not know the actual value of it. We just can estimate it. If only there is an estimation of any particular asset, then it is called an intangible asset. So examples are goodwill, trademark, patents, copyright, computer software. So what are goodwill? Goodwill is the monetary reputation of a single person. If a reputation of any single person can be turned into a monetary value, just for example, I can share what will be the goodwill of Ambani. So we can just by taking the name Ambani, we say, oh, the Ambani. So any monetary value of any logo. We have seen the logo of Audi, we have seen the logo of Tata, we have seen the logo of Mercedes. So whatever the registered value of that logo is called trademark. Then what are patents? So monetary value of any particular commodities, it is called patent. Any monetary value of any write-ups like story, movies, या फिर essays, that are called copyrights. And everyone knows what are computer software, need not to explain it. So such asset are called intangible asset. Next is fixed asset. So any asset that can be converted into cash in more than 1 year or give benefit for more than 1 year. So such asset will be called as an fixed asset. So what are the examples? Land and building, plant and machinery, and more example we can give as our premises, whichever is fixed, which can be used for more than 1 year, that will be totally called as fixed asset. Next, current asset. So any asset that can be converted into cash in less than a year. If we are selling any asset and all the cash is just received in less than 1 year, then that particular asset will be called as current asset. And similarly, if it takes more than 1 year, then that will be called as a fixed asset. So what are the example of current asset? Watches, boards, lights, stationaries. Next, fictitious asset. So any amount that you save as a reserve for future emergency, then that amount will be called as fictitious asset. Just for an example, we travel in a bus. Every time the ticket is around 8 rupees, 7 rupees or 9 rupees. Every time we save around 1 or 2 or 3 rupees as a coin. And what we do, we just keep safe in a separate pocket that we take it as a gullak or any savings, and we just use it only we get it an emergency. So that particular amount will be called as fictitious asset, and all fictitious assets are represented as a cash transaction or cash expenditure. Next, most important, liability. We have seen the meaning in the last video. Any money that we owe to others or any money which we need to pay in future is called liability. Types: fixed liability. If we are owing the money of others and we are taking for more than 1 year, then it will be called as fixed liability. And similarly, if any liability which can be paid off in less than a year, then it will be called as current liability. What are the example of fixed liability? Bank loan, long-term loans, and debentures. So these are the liabilities that we generally take more than 1 year of a time. Next, contingent current liabilities example: short-term loan. Creditors are those from which we have taken the loan. Bank overdraft, this is the facility provided to current account holders. So what are that? Permission to withdraw an additional money from your own account, then it will be called as bank overdraft. Next, contingent liability. This is hardly occur. Any liability that may be incurred by organization for uncertain future event. Thanks for watching, dear students. I hope you have understood all the concepts which I have considered. The next video will be on classification of accounts. So please like, share and subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notified whenever we will be uploading a new video. Thank you.